Hello and welcome to a how-to video for getting started in motorsport, and I'd like to thank the Academy class of 2021 for getting in touch to ask for this video. And the question was, Rob, can you make a how-to video to show us how to put on our 6-point racing harness along with arm restraints? And that's exactly what we're going to cover in this video, along with a few top tips and lessons learned from my Academy year as well. So that's all in the video. Before we head down to the garage, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so. Please do give the video a thumbs up, and just like the Academy class of 2021 did, if you've got any thoughts or comments or you want to get in touch, please do drop a comment below. The first adjustment that you need to make is to the leg loop straps. Potentially this will be the longest adjustment to make and probably the most frustrating, because the adjustment for these are right underneath your seat. If you've got a bag or a foam type seat, it's much easier to remove in and out of the car. However, with a tillet, that's going to be that much more difficult. I'm going to start off by slackening the other 4 belts, and you do that by pulling the tab and pulling away the part you wish to release. Get them laid up over the doors and over the tunnel, and I'm going to do exactly the same with the shoulder straps. As mentioned, once you've adjusted the leg straps, you're pretty much done for the season. With your waist strap, I find that I adjust it usually once at the beginning of a race weekend, and that's fine. The one you're continually loosening and tightening will be the shoulder straps. So let's jump in the car and I'll show you the adjustments you're looking to make. What we're aiming for is for the waist belt to fit right across the waistline, not high, not low. So to do that, the leg straps need to be just the right length, so when you pull against them from the shoulder straps, it all sits central and right in the middle here. So the very first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and click in my waist strap and tighten so the buckle is central and is sitting at the correct height. I will show you first of all how to fit the leg loops without fitting the arm restraints. For the purpose of getting yourself fitted and adjusted, I will show you how and where to place the arm restraints later. Bring the leg loops up through the crutch, and then with the loop on your waist belt, you need to feed them in from the centre and outwards. Taking your shoulder strap, you go through the leg loop and into the buckle. So with the other side, the leg loop up through the crutch. From the inside, it goes through the loop on the waist belt. Get my shoulder strap through the loop and into my buckle. The leg loops are important on a racetrack. If you were in a front collision, it stops you submarining down into the car. So now with my waist strap secure, my leg loops adjusted for length, I'm going to be pulling down on my shoulder straps. And these need to be incredibly tight. You need to adjust them so you cannot possibly move in the car. From a driving perspective, this is great because you will get to feel everything the car is doing and respond accordingly. But in the event of a crash, being tight and secure as part of the seat, you're going to reduce the risk of injury, particularly broken ribs. It's very difficult to pull these down as tight as possible on your own. You may need a friend to help you to really pull down on these tightly. If you are on your own, my best tip is you pull a small amount, have a wriggle in your seat. Yep, it pulled some more. I thought I was done. Have a little wriggle, get bedded in, and what do you know, it's gone another good centimetre or so on each. So keep pulling and pulling until there is literally no more to give. So that's how you adjust a 6-point safety harness. When you're done, you can release just the shoulder straps and unclip. And when I go to get back in, my waist strap will be set ready. I know my leg straps are right. So it's quite quick and easy to get in and out of the car. My top tip is give yourself plenty of time to get in the car before your sessions. To begin with, it might even take you 10 minutes to get in the car. Take the pressure off yourself, give yourself time, make sure you've got everything set up around you that you need in the car. Have you got your gloves? Have you got your arm restraints? Have you got your hands device? Have you got your balaclava and your helmet? Believe me from experience, you can get to the point you're in the car, you're almost ready to go, and then you've not got one of those essential items and you literally start a game. And the worst thing is starting a session under pressure. So let's take a look at adding on the arm restraints. Arm restraints are used to prevent you from being able to move your hands outside of the cage in the event of a roll. It's a natural instinct to raise your arms. This will simply make sure your hands and your arms are protected by the cage. I've got mine marked because they are slightly different lengths. The left arm you'll find you can move slightly further and you may need to operate some of your switches. The right one is slightly shorter. So let's take a look at putting exactly the same harness back on, but this time with the arm restraints. So first of all, lap belt across. Next, I'm going to get my right hand arm restraint ready. I'm going to bring the leg loop up through from the inside of the loop on the waist belt and through. Now I've got my shoulder restraint and clip. And what I'm going to do this time is first of all pass it through the loop on my arm restraint and now through the leg loop and into my buckle. And I'm going to repeat that on the other side, get my left arm restraint ready. So I've got my leg loop up through from the inside of the loop on my waist belt. Pull that through. Now I'm going to grab my arm restraint through the buckle on my shoulder strap. Now through the leg loop and into the buckle. And now I need to go through and pull down on my shoulder straps so I'm in the seat very, very securely. The arm restraints are then popped on, tightened. Top tip here is once you've got the length of these correct, you may wish to pop some tape around to secure them. These can tend to creep. And now I cannot move my arms up outside of the cage, but I can get to all of the switches that I need to get to. If you need to get out of the car quickly, one twist frees everything up. And you leave the car with your arm restraints on, but all of it's come away and you can exit the car quickly. That's how to put on a 6-point racing harness. If you've not done so already, please do give the video a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, as always, pop them in the box below, and it's always good to hear from you. But until next time, thank you for listening and thank you for watching.